Welcome back, and we want to welcome in a new member to the State Champs team. For over 20 years, Jim Brown's Athletic Edge has afforded young athletes in a variety of sports to receive the necessary training and mentorship required to reach the next level. What sets Jim apart is he knows what it takes to follow their dreams because he's lived it.
Ready? Hit!
Before Jim Brown embarked on his journey to help our next generation realize their dreams, he lived his own. Following some All-American football seasons at Brother Rice, Jim landed at Boston College where he was a strength team All-American, helping the Eagles to 3 bowls, culminating in the Cotton Bowl championship alongside Heisman Trophy winner Doug Flutie. Jim made it into the NFL with stops in Miami, Los Angeles, and Detroit. And while traveling down that road, he acquired a wealth of knowledge.
One of the reasons I was successful is I trained very hard and I tried to find the best ways to doing things with the knowledge that was available at the time. And I just felt I had something to give. And when I came home, I started to do training seminars, a lot of the local high schools for a lot of the local athletes, and it just sort of took on a life of its own. And here I am 23 years later doing the same thing and trying to help kids become champions.
Case in point, Patty Lynch, now a trainer and former student of Jim. Patty took an unconventional route into big-time college football, but he was ready.
I went into Boston College as a walk-on, and I went in and I was just as strong and just as fast as a lot of the scholarship players. I think I knew my way around a weight room, so things clicked for me a lot better when I got to BC, and I think that was one of the reasons why I was able to earn a scholarship and become a starter there, because I was tough and I was a good football player, but I also knew how to train properly.
We've also had about 14 kids that have made it to the pros. Scott Kolakowski, Brian Smolinski is a hockey player, Mike Hartman was an NHL hockey player, Mill Coleman played with the Bears for a while, Pete Mitchell played in the Super Bowl, played with the New York Giants, a number of other teams. So we've had a great history of creating great athletes.
These days, high school combines are critical in college evaluations, and those results are instantly posted on recruiting websites. This is a major tool that coaches use in determining who gets a scholarship.
We have a combine prep training program here, which I feel is second to none. We've got some outstanding secrets that we work with our athletes on to give them a little bit of an edge, and we've had nationally ranked kids in these combine skills over the last 6 years.
Need an example? Take Southfield Christian's number 80 senior Taylor Calero, on nobody's radar until he hit the combines.
He had some of the top times in the country. His shuttle time was among the nation's best, and subsequently he got on everybody's list. Tons of people started to call him to recruit him, and now he has accepted an early offer to Michigan State to play football next year on a full scholarship.
It's now your turn.
We've got 60,000 square feet of the latest generation of field turf. We've got a translucent dome, an ideal area to train. We're on a 10-acre site. We've got sand pit training outside. We've got AstroTurf fields. We've got outdoor field turf fields. We've got an awesome stability ropes course. And we have everything in this facility that any athlete could ever dream of to become his best.